Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be...
Platini! Oh, fantastic from Platini!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Platini demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's a fine interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just the goal. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Rivaldo. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Surely now! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Makaleli is offering a right smile there.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Plays it through. Yamal gets into some space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. And he's searching through. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. Danger averted for now. And he's had it nicked away. He's in a great position here. That pass has been well intercepted. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No, that's been intercepted. Otto.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rivaldo's delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's Kukçu. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Stojkovic. Showing great feet there. It's Rivaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
In again.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Nicely spread. Carvajal, great vision. Yamal looking to run onto it. Pele conjures time and space where few can. It's a threatening ball. Bastoni getting this one clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pele, great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola. Plays a sharp little ball here. Flashes it across. Oh, it's hit the post. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Over to the left. And it's Serginho. Serginho. There's the hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Scholes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space out wide. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Scholes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's found a way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he shoots! He's scored! Bebeto at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The goal scorer after 15 minutes is number 11, Bebeto!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through, plays it across. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Bebeto! And for a moment, time stood still. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No outsmarting him this time. Iwobi is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's found a way past. And it's Iwobi. And he's had a hit!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kukcu. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Picks out chance for a shot! There it is! Marquinhos. And he thumps it clear. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Iwobi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Bebeto. Iwobi. Now it's Raul. Decent chance! Beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want...
Shot a goal! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking... Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Bebeto. Iwobi, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. And there's the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Raul. And he's in on goal. Iwobi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes. Raul, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been...
He's having a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences up.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's gone loose. Now it's Batistuta. And he was alert to it. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming...
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Guardiola. Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. 15 minutes till half-time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Adams attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Azar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Kukçu. Caceres. Tries to play it through. No way through, so back it comes. It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
There will be
2
1
up
minute
now,
added time.
and they are cruising. Carr. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's ended up in no man's land. Kaká. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Odo. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Kaká. And they're back on the ball again. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Scholes. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to gift it back. Azar. Looking for the run. Kukçu. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Kaká. Played back. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Messi. He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Knocks it back. Wolfsburg finding their passes. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 2 then. Puyol is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zubimendi cuts it out. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little...
And a chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Now it's Yamal. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. Ambitious ball here. Looking to play him in. Here comes the... Oh, what a climb! And somehow he kept it out. Corner number 3 coming up. Puyol with the clearance. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick,
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. That's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Yamal. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that...
Rui Costa! Oh, my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Oh, shooting! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking to play him in. Yamal gets into a good position. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. He's beaten the last man, and he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Pele. It's Pele! No way through. Pinches it off him, and it's Scholes. Now it's Pele. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rui Costa. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Puyol. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And he's on his way! Now it's Yamal. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Rui Costa! Rui Costa! The man is an artist! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It scores! Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back, and he's worked it through. Haaland gets flagged offside. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nicely shaped cross. Van Dijk gets it away. Can he get it through? Barcelona could counter here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Park Ji-sung! Oh, what has happened here? And that should get the job done. Out to the right.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That was not gone well. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! He's had a shot! He's got a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Yamal. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's Asa! Oh, that was close. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Out to the right. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Puyol is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Here's a chance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Guardiola, Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta gets through on his own. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be
He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. And here's Madueke. That's a little off target. Madueke. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. They want to be quick to recover this. Played back in. Might be danger here. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Yamal! Yamal! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. And that is expertly dealt with. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. This looks promising. Chance! They've done it! Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Out to the left it goes. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pele. Now it's Scholes. Just eases him off the ball. 75 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. Adams attempts a clearance. Taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. And it's met face to face with the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Caceres. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get it?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Scholes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Guardiola. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time, some say the best. Lewandowski! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, he's the sort that can make the most difficult look quite easy, but that definitely wasn't his very best.
Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Played right into his path. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Scholes. Tele. Great ball if he can get there. He's had a shot! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, no joy this time. Tchouaméni aimed beyond the defence. Lovely shoots! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Davids. Now Cruyff. Now it's Martinez. And it's Makalele. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, important interception. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kukçu. Kukçu takes control of it and he's on the move. Makalele. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Added time.
And Batistuta! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And there's the end of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid are cruising in at half-time, 3-0 ahead. That gets things going for the second half. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Kukçu. Oh, good read. Makalele. Now it's Martinez. Puyol with the slide tackle there. Scholes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Martinez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Scholes has created one goal already. And Martinez! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Scholes!
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes. Oh, super ball! Now it's Cruyff. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Adams. 75 minutes played. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. He's got away. Cross into the box. Cleared away. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Martinez. Now he's got space here. Martinez is onto this. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can...
Batistuta! Looking to play him in.
Now it's Batistuta.
Doku finds himself offside.
Scholes.
Pele. Now it's Yamal.
Batistuta.
Great vision, and he's in on goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cannavaro. Rijkaard.
Still goalless at the moment.
Doku.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Raul. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Guardiola.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the pass is intercepted. Probing pass. Triol cuts out the pass.
Raul.
Out to the right. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Doku.
Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Wriggles his way through. Deep cross. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's in a good position here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Batistuta. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now Batistuta! Scholes with the cross, and he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kukçu.
There will be one
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
So the first half brought no goals. Madrid finding their passes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mosquera. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Here's Doku.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. And this is Batistuta.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Loftus gets his head on it! Goal!
First blood drawn.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great chance!
He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Yamal under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Batistuta!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He went for the curler. There could be trouble here. And that has put paid to that.
Puyol. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. And the number on the board is 3. Olise. Guardiola. Yamal. Rijkaard.
And that will be the final act.
Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Played out to the right. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Haaland. Haaland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Everton looking to pass their way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Rice. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's surging through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Everton trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pele. Oh, this is a very... It's Pele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball is loose. Oh, what has happened here? Caceres with the clearance. Now it's Haaland. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Scholes. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Raul. Haaland finds himself offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Played in by Danny Carvajal. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Batistuta! Has a look up and drives it forward. Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he can clear it away. Hangs one in. They've scored!
Goal! After 62 minutes is
Everton have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played back into the centre. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with...
Big chance! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Carvajal. And here's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Here comes the cross. Shapes this off the post. Oh, should have put that away.
Scholes has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
substitution.
We have got changes
field.
here from both sides, in fact.
Scholes. Number 13, Pele. Number 10, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 22, Pedrin. Number 21,
The
Mbappe.
final 5 minutes.
Number 97.
Well, that's well seen too.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Aubameyang.
4 added
There will
minutes
be
has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mosquera. And he's managed to gift it back. Beckham. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And he thumps it clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Could move up a gear here. Guardiola. Scholes puts his foot on the... Scholes! Goal! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to...
Decent chance! Everton do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Doku. Looking for the run. Scholes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread out to the left. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's the clearance. Raul. Now it's Raul. Doku. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Batistuta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has been cut short. Caceres going full tilt down the left. Scholes. It's Scholes! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's half-time here. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please report to the staff
Madrid
room
in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. Carvajal. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and that has not gone well. Now it's Batistuta. Beckham. Goes looking wide. Yamal wins the duel this time. Cannavaro cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
As you can see, we've already started here.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all the...
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Inter Milan finding themselves, and it takes a shot! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Quick look, then plays it in.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Now it's Nedved.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Great vision.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Belletti. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep, and he's had a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Messi.
Chance! It's in! Inter are back in business!
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're...
Great chance!
It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Yamal.
He's tried one! And it's in! Into the lead once more!
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid go into the lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that.
And Batistuta!
And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Scholes. And this is Pele. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic.
And a chance!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Belletti. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion
early in the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have... There's the shot! And it's hoisted clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nedved. Decent progress down the left. They get a throw in. Bale. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. And it's Scholes. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's a quick free kick. Mbappe. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's whipped it across.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just about within shooting range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Scholes. That looks a good ball through. And this is Pele. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me it looks like they've just about done it.
And he lines up. There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has 2.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. It's Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Pele. Pele!
Pele made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Brazil are looking to go forward now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Scholes. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Deftly away. Madrid have it back and can go again. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. Puyol. So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Cáceres. He's gone for goal! Yamal's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Bellingham with the clearance. Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb...
Takes a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brazil finding their passes. Cáceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Messi.
1 minute added time.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And he's heaved it away. Pele. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Pele plays the game. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Carvajal is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's well seen too. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's got the beating of his man. There will be a throw-in. Caceres could try cutting inside here. And they've got rid. And this is Hazard. Mbappe.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Hazard. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Brazil are back in business! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Brazil grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Passes short and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
There will be 3
Cannavaro
minutes at a
is
time.
there to clear. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in space and looking for options. Stood up well to him there. And that is that.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities.